Yo, what up, people? This is Mr. Must Be Nice here again, and this video right here is basically just what I think about. It's kind of my wish list for Mortal Kombat 9, aka Mortal Kombat 2011, aka the Mortal Kombat, aka the single most greatest fighting game of all time. Beast. Anyway, number one on the wish list, not number one, but these are in no particular order, I guess. But I think I got about 1 to 5 points or whatever. Infinite Retro already mentioned that he wouldn't mind having a lot of alternate costumes, and if that would be, you know, DLC as well. The one thing that I really want, y'all already know about the content filtering or whatever. Just dumb it down to Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe type, and that could be, you know, whatever. Number two, I mean, have that option, have the content filter option, not the whole game or anything like that. And it's not about parents, you know what I mean, going, you know what I mean, it's not about them filtering what their children play. I want children to be able to enjoy this, because when I was young, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it got gorier over the years, but we grew up. But I'm saying, as far as, you know, being, because like I was saying, my nephew, he's pretty much familiar with all the characters, you know what I mean. He knows who Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Johnny Cage, and Liu Kang, and all of them are. Every single one of them, he knows who they are. But I don't let him play it myself. But number two, the tag team feature. I want the tag team feature to appear in, you know what I mean, the main story. What do they call it when you play it on one player? They call it arcade, I guess, don't they? I want to see that in arcade mode. I kind of want it to be like, you know how Mortal Kombat 1 was, but there was an endurance match for the last. It was 3 endurance matches, and then there was Goro, and then there was Shang Tsung. I kind of want them to make a conglomerate of that right there. Where as far as maybe for about, I think the first 10 characters you fight, that's a one-on-one match. And speaking of one-on-one matches, I kind of want every one of them to be dramatic entrances and, you know, speaking. I want everyone's campaign to be relative to who they're actually fighting, not just, okay, I'm gonna pitch you against these characters right here. I need every character in the game to be intertwined in some way, you know what I mean? Instead of them kind of like Super Street Fighter 4, when Ryu always says fighting is the only way to understand true power, or some, you know how they always say that, and then it gets to the rival match and then they got something to say. I kind of want everyone to have that right there. But as I was saying, once you get done with those 10 characters, then it goes to the endurance matches or whatever, where you have to fight 2-on-2, and you think you're going to fight by yourself in like an endurance match, but then like a random character for whatever reason decides to help you, and they implement the tag team feature in the arcade mode as well, instead of it just starting off you playing tag team the whole way through, or you playing single player the whole way through. It's just like single player all the way up, then tag team with whatever character against whoever characters, you know what I mean. And maybe even the boss battles will be tag team, you know what I mean. Like say Kentaro and Shao Kahn are in a tag team fight, and that'd be the last fight. Basically that's how it was in Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Actually, that was a triple team. Pisses you off too, man. Anybody ever played Shaolin Monks and got all the way up to Shang Tsung, and then you beat Shang Tsung, and then you have to fight Kentaro immediately after, and then after you fight Kentaro, you have to fight Shao Kahn immediately after, and they give you little to no energy to fight them, and they are like beastly strong, like just as you know what I mean, how they've been in the whole thing, you know what I mean. But the third thing I wanted the endings to be, and like I was saying before, every character needs to be intertwined. I don't want the outcomes to be, well, Scorpion won and he decided to do this, and he became the ruler of all realms, and, you know, stupid. And it was no, it was, you know what I mean, it's It doesn't fit. And then you come to the sequel of the next game, and Scorpion is back as just a regular fighter. I need the endings to make sense and be relative to each other ending, so it completes a story. Brings the story full circle. You know what I mean? Where Liu Kang wins the tournament. Sub-Zero almost wins, and then he supports Liu Kang by doing this said action. And then the next ending with the other character to be, you know, and it could be, you know, maybe the boss character is not always Shao Kahn, depending on who you're in it for or whatever. Or at least the next to the last, your sub boss would not always be Kentaro or Goro or something like that. Kind of like how Mortal Kombat 2 was, where Shang Tsung, Kentaro, and Shao Kahn were always the last people you fight. At least not have it as Shang Tsung always being the third to the last person you fight. Let it be relative to who that character is mainly rivaled against. You know what I mean? And I think that's all I really had. Oh, no. One more thing. The stage transition, as they introduced it in Deception. Not just like in Mortal Kombat 3 when the first uppercut of the whole game knocks you through the roof. I wanted to be in Deception where you go through the walls, you go through the floor, you go through the ceiling, and then you go down to different planes of the field, and then there's a stage fatality. They need to bring that back as well. Just, I mean, not bring it back. Just don't forget about these things. So that's kind of my Mortal Kombat 9 wish list. If y'all have anything else to add, you know what I mean, whatever, comments below, whatever, if you want to, video response, whatever. Potato wedges. Anyway, this Mr. Must Be Nice. 2 fingers, 1 word. I'm out.